Welcome to the Goose Riot Bad Movies podcast. Tonight
Yay.
we have a wonderful movie being reviewed for you guys. It is what?
Did you say disagree?
Yes, disagree.
What did you say, Tanner?
I just said lie.
Oh. Anyways,
Not telling the truth.
Tonight's movie is Jack and Jill, timeless classic, starring Adam Sandler. The title of this episode is going to be "I Can Smell Horny from Across the Ocean" / Poor Al Pacino. Tonight I am joined by quite a few people. To my left is
Mike,
Todd,
Zach,
Josh,
Gilbert, Dave,
and then two more that aren't local.
Tanner.
Hunter.
Yep, that's
Wow.
about right.
I was trying to do it like Josh. I was trying to... Josh.
Well
Hunter.
Anyways, now that we've gotten the intros out of the way.
This is actually
was
Hunter's
a
Make-A-Wish
really beautiful voice
Foundation,
right
which is
there.
really weird.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Weird that he
is
chose
his
this.
wish?
Yeah, it's weird, really weird that he chose this, but I mean...
Of all the things you could wish for, this is what you chose, huh?
Wait, this is
I
the
don't
week we're
understand.
doing the Make-A-Wish thing?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's Hunter.
That's why Hunter's here. Last week was a test run. This week is just... Yeah.
That's douches.
Here's hoping they find a cure.
Yeah, not really.
They don't have a cure for Downs.
that chromosome stays there.
Wow.
In China, they do. It's called drowning the baby.
Touche.
Did you hear about that
It's
water?
also it's also a cure for the female gender.
Yeah, water births are actually really popular in China now because if it's not a boy, it's problem solved.
It's like, oh, just...
And when they get overpopulated, they just have a tsunami come through.
It's a whole new meaning to I'm just going
Probably
to
I
leave
think
this
that was
here.
Japan.
Same difference.
Anyways, so in tonight's movie, we have Adam Sandler, who played Jack and Jill. And in this movie, Adam was married to Katie Holmes.
Yeah, he was.
Mm-hmm.
Still a pretty sweet slice of fuckberry pie.
Yep.
Creek did her well.
Ew.
Tom Cruise did not do her well.
Nope. But luckily, she doesn't have to worry about that anymore.
Thank God.
Al Pacino.
Wait, real quick, before we move on, who would win, Tom Cruise or Pacey?
In
Pacey.
Like, in what? Like, what do you mean? Like
a judo
A fight.
What?
oh, Tom Cruise, hands down.
Well,
Pacey. He has
against
hockey
who?
sticks from the Mighty Ducks.
Pacey.
Well, I agree with you
Pacey.
on that, but I think Tom Cruise has got that like crazy
Yeah.
endurance
Oh,
energy
Pino.
that he'll just fucking wear you down, and then he's gonna slice your throat.
No,
Just-
he's just crazy enough to do anything. Like,
Yeah. He'd bite your dick off.
He could also get a whole bunch of people to follow him just by yelling who's coming with him.
Does Tom
That's
Cruise
true.
get to use his crazy magic Scientology powers?
Obviously,
Tom Cruise.
He
is
paid a lot of money
Except
for those.
flying.
he paid a lot of money for those. You gotta let him use them.
Something like that.
God, he's such a piece of shit.
Anyways, Al Pacino, also in this movie, plays a very major role in this movie. There's
Who does he
tons
play?
of cameos. He plays Al Pacino. Al Pacino plays Al Pacino.
The Godfather.
Yeah,
He does at one point.
yeah. Who else is in this movie? David Spade is in this movie.
My favorite part was Norm
Norm
Macdonald
McFucking
as
Donald.
Fun Bucket.
Yeah.
Love Norm Macdonald.
Head
Dante-
looks like a
Dante was
cauliflower.
in this movie.
Dante, yeah.
My favorite one.
Adam
out of all
Sandler's
the group.
entire crew was
Yeah.
in this movie.
Michael Irvin.
Except for
Mike Romanowski,
yeah. What's
Steve
his name?
Buscemi.
The Gigolo wasn't. Steve Buscemi wasn't in this movie, was he?
No.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah, Rob Schneider.
But they do make a joke about him.
They did make a joke about Rob Schneider. Why wasn't he in it? That's kind of
I don't know.
strange for an Adam Sandler movie.
He was real busy with the other
at the dinner was Rob Schneider, but I don't think it was.
David.
David
No.
Spade, you mean?
Yeah.
How do you
Yeah.
hold on? How do you mix up David Spade and Rob Schneider?
As soon as they said Rob Schneider, I looked at him like, wait a minute, nope, that's not him.
Rob Schneider was too busy filming The Stapler.
One little tidbit here. Dana Carvey was in this movie, and it was his first movie since Master of Disguise. And I'm assuming that after this one flopped, he'll never be in another one again.
No, Dana Carvey could do plenty of movies
Who
if he
was
wanted
Dana
to.
Carvey?
He was the puppeteer when he was like, "Oh, guys, come on! I got Sesame Street at 1 or whatever he said."
Yeah,
First 5 minutes
Yeah.
of the movie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, tons of
Regis
cameos.
Philbin.
Nick Swartzen's in it.
That's right, Regis
Dressed up as
Philbin,
Jim Henson.
Nick Swartzen,
Tim
Jim
Meadows.
Henson was not in
yeah,
this.
Tim Meadows was in this
No,
as
Dana
well.
Carvey was dressed
Yeah,
up
he was
as
dressed
Jim
like Tim
Henson.
I know.
Henson. Yeah.
Neither was Judi Dench. She wasn't in it either. That's surprising.
Who the fuck said anything about Judi Dench? And why is that surprising that she wasn't in it? Please explain.
She's a good actress. I don't know.
We're gonna have to tell the Make-A-Wish Foundation that we can't do this anymore.
No, it's not worth it.
Take him back.
It's not worth it. So please explain. Why Judi Dench? Of all the fucking people you could have went with there, why Judi Dench?
Because it was the first person he thought of. I mean, come on, he's not writing these jokes.
It's the poster of her on the ceiling.
He's just throwing random people out there.
Judi Dench is pretty awesome. You know, she's blind now, so her daughter has to read her lines before she goes out and acts. I just think that's
really.
You lose one lawsuit to Boar's Head, and they force you to do work with Make-A-Wish Foundation, and this happens.
Is that why she's not in James Bond movies anymore? It's because she's blind.
Probably.
Yeah. Just curious.
James Bond won't trust
Either
her.
that or because they killed her at the end of the last one.
Well,
maybe
I'm wondering, is that why they killed her?
Why can't she drive though?
Old people are allowed to drive forever.
I get it.
Anyways, where were we? We're still talking about this.
We should do like
We just went over the cast.
Like a recap.
We've made it halfway through the cast of this movie.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in it. Johnny Depp's in it for about 5 minutes.
So's Justin Bieber.
He was awesome.
Yeah, just on his shirt though.
The little Indian kid that's been in a lot of shit lately.
He was in Bad Words, yeah.
Yeah,
Johnny
I like
Mac.
that little Indian kid. He's pretty funny.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Was he Harold or Kumar?
I'm pretty sure he's Kumar.
Did Boar's Head tell you to say that? You know we're not a racist podcast.
That is some Boar's Head shit right there.
Yeah. Anyways, so I guess we can go ahead and get into the plot of this movie because I don't think there's any characters. Who else are we missing?
We'll catch him in.
I'm trying to
discussion, I
think.
guess.
Let's just head into the recap.
Yeah,
You're missing Jill.
No, we aren't.
We got it. We got that.
Who?
Yep.
Jill. No,
Remember when we said Adam
pretty
Sandler
sure that was also played by Adam
Jack
Sandler.
and Jill?
What about the old fucked up Mexican lady with the one tooth?
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Who played her?
The dude from
I don't know.
Subway.
I tried looking that up.
Jared. That's right,
Jared
Jared and his
was,
AIDS.
Yeah.
Yep.
Joke's on you, Hunter. The old fucked up old Mexican lady was Judi Dench.
I could see that. I could see that. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into the recap.
Regis Philbin.
Recap.
We got him.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
missed that
Regis.
one. Maybe.
And
All right.
Batman.
Recap.
Right. Here comes the plot. The film opens with home movies of fraternal twins Jack and Jill growing up. It soon becomes obvious that Jack, played by Adam Sandler, is far more socially adept than his sister Jill, who is also played by Adam Sandler. We then jump to the present, where an adult Jack is a successful advertising executive who despises Jill, who has seemingly done nothing with her life. The next hour consists of Jack becoming increasingly irritated by the antics of his sister. Jill ruins Thanksgiving dinner by talking too loudly while calling a dinner guest homeless, then running away into the woods when Jack yells at her. Jack feels bad for upsetting her, and Jill decides to extend her stay by a month. Jill tries online dating, which leads Jack to stage a Craigslist date for her. Norm Macdonald, known online as Fun Bucket, enters the scene as Jill's online date and then hides in the bathroom to avoid the dinner. Meanwhile, Dunkin' Donuts has demanded that Jack convince Al Pacino to do a commercial for their new drink, the Dunkachino. Out of guilt, Jack takes Jill to a Lakers game to potentially meet up with Al Pacino. Pacino, attending the game with none other than Johnny Depp sporting a Justin Bieber t-shirt, pays little attention to Jack, but amazingly falls in love with Jill. He gives her his phone number on a hot dog written in mustard and ketchup. During a surprise birthday party, Pacino takes Jill to his home, but she resists his advances and abruptly leaves. The next day, Jack's Mexican gardener Felipe takes Jill to a family get-together to have fun. Jill quickly develops feelings for Felipe. Pacino then makes a deal with Jack. He will do the commercial if Jack gets him a date with Jill. Jack then disguises himself as Jill and goes on the date in her place. Jill starts to suspect that the only reason Jack wants her around is to persuade Pacino to do the Dunkin' Donuts commercial. During his date with Pacino, Jack realizes just how much he loves Jill. Jill has gone home to the Bronx and is sitting in a restaurant with a picture of their dead mother. A group of old classmates, led by David Spade in a dress, begins to mock her. They ridicule her until Jack and his family show up. Jack and Jill speak in their made-up twin language, and then Jill beats up David Spade. Pacino arrives at the party dressed as Don Quixote to proclaim his love for Jill. Jill turns him down and goes home, where Felipe declares his love. She is overjoyed and embraces him. Pacino does the Dunkachino commercial, complete with a rap song. When Jack shows it to him, Pacino hates it and tells him to destroy every copy of this film and threaten death on all those who have seen it. And they all live happily ever after.
No, that couldn't have taken any longer.
Yeah.
Well, there's not a whole lot of plot to this
Good
one, honestly.
shit.
Yeah, no.
So to start out, I'd like to say that Balzac called and said they didn't want anything to do with this
No,
episode.
they were not sponsoring this episode. They're
Which
they're-
is odd because of how many other episodes they have.
Exactly.
sponsored.
They'll sponsor Battlefield Earth,
yes.
Yeah.
but they won't sponsor
There's
Jack and Jill.
Scientologists too. I'm starting to rethink.
think
Well,
so, too.
Battlefield
sponsorship
Earth,
deal
they
here.
were okay with it because we were, trashing Scientology, and Balzac can stand behind that.
You can trash Al Pacino all you want.
Balzac isn't really behind it.
Scientology.
That's my point.
What did you say, Tanner? Tanner?
Balzac hates Scientology.
Yes, I could probably agree with that. We're gonna get Balzac sued. We're gonna get Balzac sued for sure.
I
So
don't think they have any money, so it's probably okay.
no. So
But they have a shitload of Balzacs
Actually,
left.
I did look this up recently. Balzac is most definitely out of business.
are they?
Yeah, have been
That's
for many, many years.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
A damn shame.
Bringing it back.
I want a Balzac.
eBay, bro.
They don't have any on Amazon. I looked.
I've looked too.
Yeah.
I've looked
Said
everywhere.
waiting for stock.
You know what you can get on eBay though? You can get that autographed copy of L. Ron Hubbard's Battlefield Earth
That's true.
by John Travolta.
I sent an email
How
to the guy
much?
that owns the domain, but I haven't heard
$60.
back yet. The
Really?
Balzac domain.
Did you really?
Yeah.
What did you ask him?
Can we have this?
Yes, I basically said I'd love to get some Balzacs. And
He's
I
got
haven't
a.
heard back.
He just got a storage shed full of them.
I hope so.
you
I hope
imagine?
so. I will drive to New Jersey and get that
Oh my
storage shed
goodness.
full of Balzacs.
That would be horrible. All right. So, what did you guys think of the movie?
Let's kick it.
well,
Since we just did the recap, do we want to start with the moral of the story, or do we want to do that later?
I think more of the story needs to be a wrap up.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
I think the biggest problem with this is just it was the plot. I mean, it didn't exist. They did whatever the hell they wanted
no,
when
I
they
mean-
wanted to.
There was a bit of a character arc.
It existed.
Just a little.
She needed to find love, and she needed her brother not to hate her.
Yeah. Jack
That's what
needed
you
to
got out
figure
of
out
this,
that
huh?
he was a piece of crap.
Yeah.
Well-
Al Pacino was helping fill both those holes.
That's where none of this is believable, because if I was her brother, I would just shun her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, listening to Adam Sandler talk in that woman's voice was absolutely grating.
Oh no, it's on my list right here.
most-
It's Adam Sandler's woman's voice. Not the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's the
Definitely for
same-
an hour and a half.
Adam Sandler's
Fran
normal
Drescher.
voice is not something I want to listen to for any period of time.
Adam Sandler has done the same female voice for everything. When he used to do music, all his
Yeah.
music CDs, same thing.
Yep.
One of the most awkward parts of this movie for me was at the beginning when she's laying in the bed and she's like, come cuddle with me."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What the fuck is she?" And he's like, "No, I'm not gonna cuddle with you." Like,
As being a twin, have you ever done that with Dan?
We wouldn't fit in the same bed.
have you and Dan
Well,
cuddled?
now, but I'm talking.
Just curious.
Just 5 minutes. I just need some twin time. What? No.
I would like to point out that she says "woo-mates" throughout the movie.
Oh, we're
Yep.
mates. Yeah.
My wife has said that for like 2 years and had never seen this movie. She was very excited when I told her to use that term in this movie.
Oh, she hasn't seen the movie either. She just used
no.
roommates.
Yeah.
So,
she came up with it on her own.
So I have a question here, and
Yes.
and I thought about this while I was watching it. Is why
Do
is
we
it,
have twin powers?
No, but that
Oh,
would be
okay,
freaking
okay.
awesome if you did. Why is it okay that Robin Williams can dress up like a woman and he makes an amazing movie, and Adam Sandler tries it and just fails the fuck out of it?
He's dead.
Well, this even before he was dead.
Before he was dead.
Mrs. Doubtfire was good.
Yeah, why do you think there's not a Miss Doubtfire too?
It was in the process of being made.
Nope.
I feel
It
like
was,
the
actually.
answer to your question is Robin
Robin
Williams
Williams
is
got a
Robin
little hung up
Williams,
while writing
and
it.
Adam Sandler is Adam Sandler.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Oh
I-
my
you know,
God,
that's a good
Tanner.
What'd you say, Tanner?
He said that Robin Williams got a little hung up writing fire too.
Nicely done.
Talk
Nicely
about a
done,
plot.
Tanner.
Talk about a plot hole that's gonna keep us hanging.
Oh my god.
Anyways, so what were some of y'all's thoughts on the movie? Favorite parts of this
Okay,
movie?
I thought it was ridiculous. I really thought it was retarded, the twin crap at the beginning, where they were like,
It's
these
a little
twins
long.
would pop up on screen.
Yeah.
Are you kidding? I thought that was the best part of the movie.
No, in the beginning,
was
it was a
weird.
little long. Like that.
I was
the
okay
credits,
with it in the
okay,
end
yeah.
credits. In
Yeah.
the beginning, it was like, really, is how they started the movie?
The little
But
Indian
then the
kid-
movie started and it wasn't any better. So
Yeah.
whatever.
the fucking redneck twins The fat ones, the one with the goatee and the long fucking hair. Those
Cake
dudes,
for
man.
me, a cake for him, and 2 for his girlfriend.
Yeah, I would hang out with that dude and the 2 dudes that were wearing the Hawaiian shirts. The fat twins.
The rocker guys with the long hair.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
the sleeveless
those,
shirts.
Those dudes too. It's like, why do twins want to stay exactly like why do they want to look alike for
So they can be in
forever?
an Adam Sandler movie intro.
And then the other chicks, they were like, one of them's like, oh yeah, I went to Harvard and I did all this, and the other one's like, oh, I work at Starbucks.
Hooters.
Hooters.
Oh, it's
Hooters.
Hooters. That's right. She's like, I'm happy too.
I did think the twins where the one girl said, she's my best friend. I'd do anything for her. And the other girl says, yep, my best friend's my boyfriend.
Yeah, I agree. That's not
That was
believable. That girl doesn't have a boyfriend.
Probably not.
She looked like a Pat.
A little bit.
God. Pat.
So the actual movie then started, and it is just downhill from there.
Yeah.
So they might have just kept that whole twin thing going the whole movie.
So we just complained about
Let's
something
just
and then
be
we're like,
honest,
and it went downhill from
to our
there.
listeners, none of us actually watched the movie past that point. So
It's all just speculation at this
the
point.
rest of this are just we're making
YouTube.
guesses.
And then he fought Bob Barker.
God. I think that was Drew Carey.
It was Drew Carey.
He's making
Bob-
another
I-
Happy Gilmore.
I know. I
reference.
got it.
So the
was
Indian
just
kid
tying
made
it
me laugh.
together.
The Indian kid was pretty funny.
He's
Yeah,
always
me.
funny. The fucking
like,
tape.
Yeah, like when he runs through with the bird on his back, I laughed. Like I was
Yeah.
like, okay, that's
I did-
actually kind of
I
funny.
Oh, did you see the
chuckle at that
lobster
part.
he had taped to him on the cruise?
Yeah.
Good stuff.
How the fuck did he get the tape around his back like that? Is what I'm curious.
Birds
about.
don't sit still for long. So,
No,
I mean,
they
that's
don't.
talent, in my opinion.
Gilbert, you're just saying that because you haven't been able to touch your back for years.
That's what I have your mom for, Tanner.
Oh.
Yeah, but she has to do it real slow because of that strokiness. It's okay. His sister can help with the other half.
You're lucky I was busy sipping coffee,
What?
or I'd have something witty to say.
I feel like Johnny Mac was also the biggest part of this movie.
That was
John
good
McEnroe.
Yeah,
John
no, that was
He
pretty funny.
walks up to Nick Swartzen's character and says, "What, you don't believe in God?" And then all the other former football players tell him to start fighting.
Yep.
And they just keep yelling, "Fight, fight!"
Which
It's
segues
fantastic.
straight into Happy Birthday.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
Fight, fight, happy birthday.
Mhm.
Mom and Dad give us 2 cakes.
But I believe that it was also slightly disingenuous because Bill Romanowski spit on no one.
Oh, bullshit.
He didn't
see
spit on anyone.
Those are in the outtakes. They had to tell him to stop.
Like, if this was real, Bill Romanowski would have spit on someone.
Oh, okay, I get what you're
I-
saying. Like J.J. Stokes?
Like, anyone.
Yeah.
Just spitting in people's faces all
Yeah,
over the place.
that's all he does.
He didn't actually play football. He just talked shit and spit in people's faces and somehow distracted the other team.
Al Pacino made this movie. I mean, honestly, I think
Well.
he was hilarious throughout the whole thing.
I feel like by the time he was like actually present in the movie, like I'd already written the movie off. I mean,
Yeah.
it's way too little, too late for me.
That basketball scene where he's just sitting there with the beard, looking like Fidel Castro, like it was
Yeah.
just.
Oh my God. I thought he looked like Osama. Or
Oh,
what was
popcorn.
it?
I just love that he had a hot dog vendor that was able to write "call me" in mustard and then his phone
Yes.
number and ketchup.
What better way to a fat girl's heart?
Evil Wizard Al Pacino made me happy too. Where
good stuff.
they're on the date with Adam Sandler's character Jack in this one, where he dresses up like a woman, and he's wearing these weird robes that are open and flowing, and it's pretty creepy.
I
Jill
was
wasn't
impressed-
fat. Alicia Silverstone is fat.
Oh my
Jill was
God.
fat.
Get the fuck out of here. You need to stop talking shit about Alicia Silverstone.
What's your problem with Alicia Silverstone?
She's just fat.
No, she's not.
She's fat. She's totally fat.
Get the fuck out of here.
She is thick, and of all people, you should know about that.
She was fat enough for them to cut a bunch of scenes where she was supposed to be in the Batgirl costume.
No, she was
Boom.
thicker than they wanted
Boom.
her. Doesn't mean she was fat.
Boom.
She may have been
Okay.
fat by Hollywood standards.
She was
So
fat.
she was fat.
No, you want to talk about fat? You saw that link I sent earlier about the plus size model girl that got
Oh
signed.
yeah, yeah. She's really fat.
Yeah.
I thought she was
She's
sexy.
like
no, you
she's like
didn't.
Alicia Silverstone fat.
No, no, not even close. Apparently, there's this new ad campaign going around.
Tess Munster.
What
is
was
her
the
name.
Tess Munster? What was the hashtag that they were using? F Your Beauty or something like that.
F your beauty standards.
F Your Beauty Standards. Yeah, apparently they're teaching kids that it's okay to be fat, that you can still be a model and be fat as hell. And, one of the things she says in there was that she has a personal trainer that she trains 4 times a week with.
She does not have a personal
No.
trainer at size
She actually has
fucking
2 of
22,
them,
which she
Ben
is.
and Jerry.
Yeah, Ben and Jerry. That sounds about right.
2 personal trainers. Wow.
Yeah.
I think it's a wonderful lesson to teach our children that it's totally okay to be fat.
No. And that's
Agreed.
the problem, Anyways.
Todd, your thoughts on the movie?
That said, correct me
It
if
was-
I'm wrong. Are we
was
going to
pretty
have our
awful.
own plus size model?
Oh, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it.
Are we gonna have a competition?
We got
Oh, God.
Oh, could we,
Oh,
Gilbert?
Are we going to start
I'm
our
in.
own calendar? Hashtag
in.
F Your Beauty Standards.
Oh, man.
Can we
Goose
start
Riot's plus size model
Can
calendar.
we start a GoFundMe for this calendar?
Yes.
Can I sign up to be a model?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, definitely.
I think
It's all
everybody.
everyone.
I think we just need one more person, right?
Everyone.
I'll
Sure.
gain a couple pounds.
Yeah, you don't need
I'll bring
to do
back
that.
Fat
You can
Tanner.
just keep on. You just keep your weight right now.
It's funny. Mike said you're fat. Todd, what were your thoughts on the movie?
I don't know if it can get much worse for Adam Sandler. It just keeps on getting.
How
Worse
old is this
and
movie?
worse.
What year was this movie made?
2011.
Oh, well,
2011.
He's done movies
Released
since
on
then.
November 11th, 2011.
What movie says he done since? Grown
Hollywood.
Ups 2?
Hollywood.com rates this movie number 29 out of the 29 movies that Adam Sandler has starred in. Hollywood movies.
So they like this one better than Grown Ups 2?
No, this is the worst one he's made.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Or they like it less than
Yes.
Grown Ups 2.
Yes.
That doesn't really make sense to me.
Really? I never saw Grown Ups 2 because I thought it'd be a piece of
What was
crap.
number 1 for him? Wedding Singer?
I will check.
Happy Gilmore was
Happy-
probably.
Punch
Yeah.
Drunk Love.
Punch Drunk Love.
That
Maybe.
wasn't a comedy though. Like
It doesn't
he's not-
matter. It's
Well, it's
his
just
movie,
his
though.
movies. 29
Yeah.
movies that he's
Oh,
done.
remember the movie Click? That was awful.
It had Christopher Walken in it, though.
It did have the
Yeah.
walking in it.
Be
Anger
creepy as
Management.
fuck.
That was
No
awful.
talking when the Walken is talking.
Wedding Singer is 4. Happy Gilmore is 3. Billy Madison is 2.
Love me some
Yeah,
Billy
Billy
Madison.
Big Daddy's number 1.
Really?
Big Daddy.
It's not the order I would have.
No, I
chosen for
wouldn't
those
even
movies.
put Big Daddy in his top 10.
Not
I
even
think.
close.
I wouldn't put Billy Madison before Happy Gilmore either.
Oh,
No.
gosh. Looking through these 29 movies, there's so much crap. I would have rated Waterboy higher than number 9. Anyway. Whatever.
Oh, the Water Boy.
The Waterboy sucks.
What were
Whoa.
What were some of your
compared
favorite?
to Mr.
Whoa,
Deeds and things
bro.
like that?
Thank
It's
you
The
very much.
Waterboy is
Pretty
like
good.
the New York Jets. They're fucking terrible.
whoa.
At least my team doesn't cheat.
Oh,
It don't matter. We're in the Super Bowl, bitch.
Yeah,
Deflate
to
gate.
cheat to get there though.
Oh,
Not
Deflategate.
cheating.
Who's in the
Deflate
Super Bowl
gate?
this year?
You're telling me the other team wasn't using the
Seahawks
same
and
footballs?
Patriots.
No,
No, they weren't.
Meh.
they have
They're their own
each
footballs
te-
that they give.
Yeah, each team
Meh.
has 6 footballs.
Bullshit.
Meh.
It's all the same.
Meh.
Anyways, Zach, what'd you
It's
think of
all
the movie?
rigged by Boar's Head anyway.
I liked the Jew jokes that Nick Swartzen made.
Yeah.
They were pretty funny.
Yeah, they were pretty.
And then
pretty
I
on point.
liked when Al Pacino was Scottish and was fighting a ceiling fan.
Yes. He made
The
a pretty
five-
convincing Don Quixote.
Yeah, he did.
Five-legged monster.
And then that's it. That was like 4 minutes of the movie.
Whole 4
Oh, it
minutes.
was also good when they broke his Oscar.
Yeah,
And,
That's pretty funny.
Adam Sandler as Jill is like, "Oh, I'm sure you've got more of them though, don't you?" And the guy's like, and Al Pacino's
You'd be
like,
surprised.
"Actually, you'd be surprised. No, I don't."
Did anybody else catch that when he's speaking foreign language, it's literally nonsense?
No.
Like none of it makes sense at all. He's
When
just
who's
saying random.
speaking? When Al
Al
Pacino?
Pacino when he starts
Oh.
talking to like the French guy and he's
I hadn't paid attention.
speaking in Spanish later on, just
Huh.
no clue what the hell he's saying.
I did like when he was giving his speech on the phone, then he actually started quoting Godfather on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
I thought that was pretty funny.
And the whole audience is going nuts over it.
Yeah.
It's good
Yeah.
stuff.
You would too.
Yeah.
The fucking Godfather.
What about you, Gilbert?
I had a problem after the
Credits.
after the credits. No, this was part of the credits when they were showing the baby twins. Did nobody see the 2 naked ones that have asses like
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Kardashians?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which Kardashians?
All of them.
All of them.
Oh, okay.
All of them. I mean, I just don't Didn't
don't-
understand
Horny
that from
doesn't-
the
I don't
Horny doesn't
think
really
you're
have
supposed
one.
to share this problem publicly.
Yeah, it's a little creepy that you're staring at
this-
his baby ass.
This is between you
I'll
and your
agree.
therapist.
I mean, it's not
It all comes
small.
back to Jerry Sandusky.
Oh, Sandusky.
He's an uncle of mine.
Different strokes from different folks.
Tanner's got an uncle like that too. Uncle Mark.
Well, Todd, you go to that church, right?
Oh gosh, I get it. It's a Catholic joke.
Other than that, though, yeah, this movie was pretty fucking brutal. Hour and a half of my life I will not get back.
I enjoyed the end where they're watching Al Pacino's commercial, his Dunkachino commercial.
That's the
And-
dumbest thing in the
but
world.
no, it was amazing. Pacino's like, no one can ever see this.
You have to burn
You
all
have
of them.
to burn all of
Who's
these.
seen this? Well, I showed it to my wife. That's not good.
Did anybody else see this? They're gonna need to be talked to.
Dunkachino, that wrap, the vest, the donut vest.
Yeah.
Pretty fantastic.
Yeah, that was
And I loved how he changed his name in the commercial, too. First name Dunk, last name Achino.
Pacino. Yeah, you have to.
So this movie won 10 Razzie Awards.
Yep.
That's
Full
pretty
sweep.
fantastic.
Full
Which is
sweep.
the worst movies ever.
Adam Sandler got Worst Actor and Worst Actress.
Yes, he
It
did.
was a complete sweep. They won every category that year.
I'm gonna say this: they actually won an award, like one of that was actually like good. It was a Nickelodeon Blimp.
The Kids'
Adam
Choice
Sandler,
Awards.
yeah, Kids' Choice Awards. He actually won favorite actor that year for Jack and Jill.
What?
So that should go ahead and tell you something.
The
so
kids have
are
horrible
stupid.
tastes.
No, there's a huge drug problem in this country, is what it tells us.
Did this win more or less than Battlefield Earth? Rather
it
than
actually won more.
9.
One more.
Wow.
Yeah, it actually made the first sweep.
I would rather watch this than Battlefield Earth.
So
I agree
Oh,
with
gosh, I don't know.
I'll agree with that, too.
This movie
Yeah,
was
same.
bad, but Battlefield Earth.
was anyone
At
else?
least Battlefield Earth had some action to it.
I
little
chuckled
No,
a couple of times.
Yeah, I
in
laughed in this movie a couple times. Like there was some funny, like that little kid running with a bird on his back, and Al Pacino saying ridiculous
I
shit.
like the salt shaker stuck to his head, too. That was good.
Johnny Depp saying that he's a part of Duran Duran while wearing a Justin Bieber shirt. That shit
That's
made me
true.
laugh. I mean, there
That's
was
pretty
parts.
fantastic.
Was anyone else bothered by the moment when she walks down the stairs to go on her date and they played this like crazy fucking music when he was looking at her?
Why
It was
didn't
like
she
all-
trip
Oh,
down the
what song
stairs?
was
Yeah, I
It
was
was all-
expecting a fall.
It was all romantic and shit, and I'm
Yeah.
like, why is he looking at her like that?
He was terrified.
Because he wanted
Are
to
you
fuck
the
her.
brother
Oh.
or her?
It's Norm Macdonald.
Why was Adam
No,
Sandler
no,
looking
no.
at her?
Yeah.
Adam
Or her
Sandler was
brother.
looking
Adam
at her like all
Sandler.
creepy.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
that was weird.
'Cause he was
Oh,
happy for
she
his
has
sister.
redeeming qualities, but
That-
really he's thinking, man, I have nice legs.
Yep.
No, the thing about that was the whole time, every time I saw his legs while he was dressed up as her, I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, they look like fat woman's legs.
Yeah.
Like,
You
Adam
know,
Sandler's
while
not
he
that
was-
fat.
While he was filming this, apparently during one of the takes, he was wearing a skirt, and everyone saw his dick.
What?
Yeah, that's
Like
I read that
he
too.
popped out, his junk popped out while filming.
That's
I'd
nice.
Yeah, I mean, me too.
Well, I mean, how do you not look? It's like, oh, look, it's Adam Sandler's dick.
He's a Jew, so you know he's cut.
God.
So am I.
We're all surprised Hunter like draws attention away from his little fire truck ever.
Oh, Judy Dench.
Okay, quick question. You know how some people get a tattoo on the inside of their lip?
Yes.
Oh yeah, so white trash.
So
No,
if you
No offense, Todd.
if you were uncircumcised, could you like pull back the foreskin a little bit and get a tattoo on your inner ring there?
Yeah.
I think so.
I was just
Why not?
imagining what Tanner's lip tattoo says, and I think it says "I heart dick."
I thought it was just dick with arrows pointing inwards.
It's because he likes dicks in his mouth. Do you get it?
I get it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
That was it.
It
That's
actually
all I
says
got.
mom.
That's it.
what do you think? The budget for this movie was $79 million. What do you think they spent that $79 million on?
Well,
Cast?
Chino.
Yeah,
That
it had
beard.
beard
pay Adam
that Al
Sandler
Pacino
twice.
was wearing.
And Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, and you got to
Dunkin'
think.
Donuts had to pay. They should have paid
No,
for
no,
that.
no. This movie was so shitty that they had to pay Dunkin' Donuts.
You got to think. Adam Sandler has to pay all of his friends multiple $1 million every time they show up in his movies, so they can keep
I
their
don't think
money.
he pays them anything.
That talking bird probably wasn't cheap either.
No, you're probably right. Strangely,
It was the best actor in the movie.
strangely enough, though, this movie grossed 150 million.
Yeah,
Seriously?
that's bizarre.
Yeah, worldwide.
Wow.
Who the fuck was watching this movie?
It made 75 in the
Adam
U.S.
Sandler.
I mean,
Yeah,
Mike went to see it right before Selma.
As you should know, bro.
really stuck on the Selma thing.
Yeah,
huh?
you really like this shit, huh?
Anyways, I think that pretty much wraps it up movie-wise, though, right? Any final thoughts on the movie?
I guess that's the
It was
shortest
shit.
movie
We can-
wrap up we've
Yeah, we
done.
can. Yeah, we can rate it. Start with you there, Chad.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this movie was probably about a 3. I don't remember what I gave Battlefield Earth, but this was above Battlefield Earth for me.
I'm gonna agree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's roughly where I'm at too. I'd 3, maybe 3.5.
Above Battlefield Earth, but below Mario.
Yeah, I'll agree with that one.
I'll go 4 just for Adam Sandler.
There you
What?
go.
Why?
Hey, sometimes you gotta have
Hey,
love.
and that's why it made $150 million worldwide.
Oh my gosh.
Zachary.
2-ish. 2-ish.
Yeah.
You thought Battlefield Earth was better?
There were like the really stupid moments in Battlefield Earth I laughed at more than most of the jokes in this movie.
Yeah.
So it
Yeah.
was just really awful.
See that? Josh?
Probably about a 2.5. A 2.
More or less than Battlefield Earth for you.
Better than Battlefield Earth. I would give Battlefield Earth 0 stars.
Okay.
I think he went negative stars actually.
It is the worst movie ever made.
Yes.
What about you, Gilbert? What do you think?
I'm gonna have to say a 2. I will say it's better than Battlefield Earth because I couldn't finish Battlefield Earth.
I get that.
I really put this on about on the same plane as Battlefield Earth, I think.
Really?
I don't know.
Same genre.
Battlefield
No
Earth
way.
was more entertaining for me.
No way.
Yeah.
What about you, Hunter? What do you think?
I think that this movie was much better than Battlefield Earth because Battlefield Earth was unwatchable. It was not, however, better than Batman. So I would say probably about a 3.5 to 4.
Okay.
I just don't understand rating a movie better than another movie that you didn't watch.
Yeah, I don't get that either.
It was better than Battlefield Earth. I didn't watch it, but I know it was better. I watched
was
the trailer,
unwatchable.
and this movie was better than the Battlefield Earth trailer.
It was unwatchable.
It was better than the trailer.
What about you, Tanner? What do you think?
I didn't make it all the way through the movie because of technical issues, but I don't know.
Yeah, technically.
What I did see, I saw more than half of it, probably about a 3.5, 4. Not as it was right there.
Oh,
with
so you didn't
the
see any of the
Batmans
plot,
and
then.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Tanner, we're 3.5, 4 brothers.
Yeah,
And you missed the Al Pacino parts in there though.
inches, right?
I don't care if we have to pay Boar's Head money. I'm saying fuck Make-A-Wish Foundation.
We're getting out of this contract.
Gosh. So,
How would you rate it as far as a real man movie, though?
I think he's talking to
I
you,
get
Mike.
it. Yeah, no, I get it. It's a
Yeah,
solid.
specifically
it's,
Mike.
It's a
'Cause
12.
didn't you pick this, Mike?
Yeah, I did.
There's only
Horrible
one.
choice.
There's only one real man movie ever, and that's Annapolis. So.
No, I think the
I
Highlander.
think you mean Big Trouble in Little China.
I meant
I think
You're
Highlander.
gonna
you-
say Roadhouse.
Those are art movies.
Roadhouse
I think
also
you mean
works on there, too.
Selma.
Art movies. all of
Selma
them.
too.
That's not an art
There's
movie.
so many man movies.
Real man. Hashtag real
Real
man.
man.
So, can we get a little moral of the story piece?
The moral of the story is, no matter how fucked up your family is, no matter how much they annoy you, they're still family, and you still got to stick with them,
I
no
thought.
matter what.
I thought the
Aw.
moral of the
And if you're
story
20, you need a
is
little cuddle time.
no matter how
Right.
ugly, annoying, and how big of a piece of shit you are, celebrities will still like you.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I thought that was it.
I like that
And
one better.
if your name's Adam Sandler, you can always be on screen for an hour and a half and make a couple million.
150 actually.
Blech.
What was that? What was that one movie he did with Seth Rogen? Funny People.
Yep.
That
I
was
like funny
actually
people.
that was actually probably one of the better movies
The
that he's done in the last.
I don't think
20
I've
years.
seen that.
The first half movie was good. The second half movie was depressing and stupid.
Well, a lot of people didn't like it because of that. That's why it didn't do well. Is because it wasn't the Adam Sandler they wanted to see. They wanted to see the Jack and Jill, the Billy Madison, that Adam Sandler.
Yeah,
and they
but
got-
that's why
They got
people-
Jack and Jill.
That's why people didn't like Punch Drunk Love
What
either.
the hell is your problem?
It seems like if Sandler does a rated R movie, it doesn't do well.
Yeah.
No, never.
Aziz Ansari sorry was great and Funny People.
Yeah,
He was amazing.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Wasn't Eminem in Funny People too?
I don't know.
Yeah, he was.
I think he was. Yeah.
He was.
Was he
think
gay there
so.
too?
He was not gay like he was in the interview.
Oh my gosh.
Funny People
Eminem-
was long
Eminem's
as shit
gay.
though.
Eminem's not gay.
No,
I
he's
saw it
gay.
on a movie.
It's in a documentary called The Interview.
Do you believe everything you read on the internet too, Hunter?
Yes. Walmart is a racist piece of shit corporation.
And you still shop
I believe
there.
that.
And you still shop there, I'm sure.
Why is
No, I
Walmart?
don't.
Why is Walmart a racist?
I shop at the commissary, bitch.
Why
That's
is?
where I shop at.
Excuse me.
Explain why Walmart is a racist piece of shit corporation.
I have no really justification. It just
I just like to
Just a
say
general
things.
observation.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured you were gonna say. Kind of what I figured.
We don't hate Walmart here. We hate Boar's Head. Okay?
And the government,
Same thing.
more or less. So last week's movies, Mordecai. Anybody see Mordecai?
Nope.
Nope. No thanks.
No.
No, I wasted an
Got
hour and a
an
half on
11%.
Jack and Jill.
Yeah.
Hey, has anyone seen that preview? Okay, because this is all I've been thinking about the whole podcast, looking at Tanner. That preview of that movie where people are on Skype and then they keep getting whacked off. Like, not whacked off as in...
Let's go chat
whacked off
roulette.
as in Yiddish, they keep getting
He was think
murdered.
You're talking about
He's-
the MTV movie that you
Yes,
sent me?
that movie.
Who the fuck
that
is gonna watch that movie besides you?
I keep thinking about that because Tanner keeps taking his earphones off and looking around like someone's trying to come in and kill him.
What was the name of that movie?
I don't remember.
Skype killer, I think.
What?
it is.
It's whacked off.
You should tell your wife to stop throwing clothes into your microphone because we can hear them.
Seriously.
Whacked off. Brought to you by Reality
But yeah,
Kings.
Mordecai, it got 4.2 million, I think, opening weekend.
yeah, it didn't do
Yep.
well.
No, it didn't do well. But Gwyneth Paltrow's in it. She's pretty hot.
Fuck Gwyneth.
She's all right.
Fuck y'all. Was that all that opened last week?
I didn't really
It's
see
the only
That
thing that
was-
some lazy cunt put on
Was
this
it-
list.
Was it Paddington 2 came out last week, right?
Oh.
Paddington.
There wasn't much that was big.
Paddington.
Paddington got a 98%.
That bear looked
on Rotten
really
Tomatoes.
creepy.
Yeah.
If any of you guys have seen any of the previews,
Have not.
I would agree.
whoever was doing that CGI needed to, take a second and redo it.
Project Almanac comes out this week. What's that about?
That's the
Time travel.
the one where they're like time traveling and something goes wrong, butterfly
Oh.
effect, et cetera, et cetera.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh no, the name of that movie is Unfriended.
Unfriended.
Oh God.
Tanner, you're about to be unfriended, buddy.
I'm okay with that.
You're about to get whacked.
Oh,
I didn't know they let people like you on the internet.
it's all part of the Make-A-Wish bundle.
The bundle.
I'm going to Disney World.
Disney World. What is the Loft about?
That's
Also
the one
put-
with, what's his face?
They find
Carl
a dead
Urban's in
body.
it.
In a loft or some shit.
Psychological thriller.
Sounds like your run-of-the-mill shitty horror movie.
Yeah, it
Child
looks kind of
abuse
like
victim in a Catholic church.
What did you say, Hunter?
So they found a child abuse victim in a Catholic church.
in the loft, apparently. Yes.
That what really happened?
No.
No, there's a,
It looks like there's like 5 guys using this loft as like a place to go hook up with prostitutes so their wives don't find out. And then the prostitute dies or something along those
yeah,
lines.
and they think they're set up.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens.
And then
Oh,
some
yeah.
some
I
chick
mean, that
calls
happened
them
last week to mine, so
some chick calls
True
them and
story.
is like blackmailing them or something along those lines. It's like your thriller movie.
Okay, and then there's Black or White. Hunter, what's that about?
Hey, what?
Black or White, what's that about?
This is a Kevin Costner
hey,
movie.
what's black and white about? What's black or white about? I've seen the previews for it.
It's got a lot of stars in it. It's got Kevin Costner, Octavia Spencer.
It's about this black
Anthony
person
Mackie.
who basically adopts this white person, this white child, and
Kevin Costner's
everyone's
not
like,
black.
backwards.
funny looks.
Wait, what?
Kevin Costner's
I'm
not
just
black.
making this
Sorry.
up.
I feel like
Oh.
Kevin Costner.
So he made up
adopts
the
a
movie-
black kid.
Yeah,
so he made up the
Blindside.
movie plot,
It's Blindside. Exactly.
I thought it was Reverse Blindside.
and he broke the fourth
so the
wall.
kid's retarded.
That's actually reverse blindside. That's 8 Mile, right?
could be. So yeah, Black or White. Still don't know what it's about.
It's Kevin Costner has to adopt
Okay,
his
you want to know? A
granddaughter
grieving
for some
widower
reason.
is drawn into a custody battle over his granddaughter, whom he helped raise her entire life. She's black. Stuff happens.
Boring.
Wait, his granddaughter's black?
Stuff happens.
Something like that. Yeah.
No, yeah.
I don't
Very
know.
confused.
Stuff happens.
Mike
like a
Bender
family-
did this movie. Same guy did Upside of Anger with Kevin Costner. It was really good.
He cost. Need
Adolf.
some draft day.
Draft Day is good shit.
No, this was horrible.
I fucking enjoyed Draft Day.
Oh
I didn't
my
hate it, but it
God.
wasn't good
I thought
either.
it was bad. Like
Coming from the guy who's in love with Selma right now.
Hey, I love me some Selma. Fuck you guys.
Selma.
Watch the damn movie and you'll agree.
the cinematography and like the fucking cutscenes and the transitions in Draft Day was enough to make me hate that movie for forever. Like I fucking hated everything. Like the way that they shot that movie, it was horrible.
I went in knowing what it was going to be.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't going to be the greatest movie
I
ever.
didn't.
I hated the couch I was sitting on when we watched it.
It was no Selma.
It was
that's for
so
sure.
fucking uncomfortable.
That was your couch, Hunter, that he's talking about.
Guys, the Backstreet Boys movie comes out this week.
Ooh.
Was it
What?
uncomfortable because Hunter wasn't wearing pants?
You know what? That did happen quite a few times while we were there.
I had somebody
Chad,
get
who's
full
gonna be
frontal.
up at fucking 5 o'clock in the morning to see my dick?
It
Chad
sure
Rogers.
as hell isn't gonna be me.
Well,
Been
you were
there.
the one that did it.
I know, been there, done that. Don't need a repeat.
Oh, I see I have company sleeping in my living room. I better
Not wear
helicopter my
clothes.
dick.
I'm just gonna stand there in the dark and stare at you with my dick out because why not? Yeah, so I'm sitting on this guy's.
It's all part of the Make-A-Wish
I'm sitting
Foundation
on this
bundle.
I'm sitting on this guy's couch. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning.
It is
but
not 7 o'clock in the morning, bitch.
It was 7 o'clock in the morning Pacific
It
time.
was like, no, it was not. It was like 6 something in the morning.
Whatever. No, it was like 7 because I was up.
It was
So it would have been like
6:58. Come on.
It would have been like 10 my time. I'm sitting there about to go to the bathroom. Hunter comes out, goes to the bathroom, and he's just in the fucking nude. And as he's
Full
fire
crotch.
as I'm waiting on him to come out, I'm standing there. He walks out of the bathroom. I mean, and the lights are off. It's kind of dimly lit.
But he's
in
so
there.
white that
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
dick is clearly
It's like a
outlined.
full fucking moon. And he's just sitting there, stares at me. He stops and just stares at me as I'm sitting there. And later on that day, I'm like, "Thanks for the show." He's like, "Oh, you saw that? Oh, yeah, I fucking saw that. You stopped and stared at me with your dick just fucking hanging out
So
there."
if someone didn't have fucking bowel movements 4 times a fucking morning.
I'm sorry, bro.
We're still wondering though. Does the carpets match the drapes there, Chad?
Yes, yes, they do.
I was not wondering. I wasn't wondering.
I'm
Dave
a
was,
ginger
actually. I
all the
saw
way
him.
down.
What'd you say?
I'm a ginger all the way down.
All the way to his
Oh,
hobbit
yeah.
feet.
Even on my toes.
All the way from his chest pubes down to his ball fro.
So Zach, you had a. What were you gonna say, Hunter?
I used to think it was so white trash when my dad walked around naked, and now I do it all the time.
Yep, that's
And it's still
yes.
white trash.
I was gonna say, it's 'cause
It's
it is
very
white
white trash. It hasn't changed. Zach, you had a hypothetical question for us?
No, I didn't.
I thought you did.
Did we want to do that one?
Yeah,
I
no,
thought
that
you
was-
said you didn't want to do it,
I
Chad.
don't- I
so
don't
you're,
care.
You're
I
on
like that one.
The only person that's gonna get pissed off is Nolan.
Speaking
Sorry,
of which, did
Nolan.
Nolan
Nope.
get back to us?
Nope, he
what
sure
the fuck,
didn't.
Nolan? Get your fucking calendar already.
Yeah, don't be
Like,
a
what
dick,
the shit
bro.
is that? Or we're gonna give it away in the Make-A-Wish Foundation bundle, and you don't want that.
Nobody wants that.
No.
So if you had the choice of being a Jew or a Native American, which one would you be and why?
Oh no.
If you want a different question, Tanner, I'm open for suggestions
What time period though?
whenever you want.
Are we
whatever you
are we
want.
going with this one or are we gonna?
We can cut it.
I don't have another, but I don't want to go
No.
with this one.
I like this one.
Pocahontas was kind of hot.
All right.
Well, you have to be white to get Pocahontas.
Yeah.
John Smith stuff.
See, you're not getting that ass.
Well, you had all the pre-John Smith Native American.
You have to
dick.
weigh the bad parts and the good parts, is what I'm
I
saying.
mean, one way you're getting scalped, the other way you're going in an oven. I mean,
Oh my
that
goodness.
didn't happen.
Yeah, that
it
didn't happen.
did happen.
Myth.
That happened.
If
Oh.
Mahmoud Ahmadinejad said it doesn't happen, then it didn't happen.
I'm just
I
saying. I,
apologize.
think that dude's full of shit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm vaccinated for smallpox, so I should be okay as a Native American, right?
You wouldn't be if you were,
I'm
or if you were Jenny McCarthy's.
No,
kid.
but now
Really,
it's
the question is,
Oh, God.
the question is, do you want to own a bank or a casino?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
That's really.
So-
I'm gonna be
Native
I'm
American for
or
me.
Hollywood.
Or Hollywood.
Yeah, it's totally Native American.
And be responsible for all the major world wars.
Take me Seminole style.
Sure,
I would like.
said so.
Well, if you were Jewish, you might be in Jack and Jill, so that's out.
Yeah, no,
So
exactly.
here's my thought here on this: is there's some, as the Jewish culture, a lot of them have been very successful, comedians and other whatnots. But the Indians at the moment, or Native Americans, whatever the hell you want to call them.
Didn't you convert to
Indians.
Judaism at one point, Mike?
Hey, got to switch it up a little bit.
Indians.
But the Native Americans at this point, I know the Seminole Indian tribe down here, I think the average pay for them, if you can prove that you're a Native American, is about $150,000 a year. And you do nothing for it because it's shit off the casino. So I'm going to choose Native American because even if I'm a nobody Native American, I'm still getting paid.
Plus, you get to sit at a really cool table.
Truth. And you get those sweet headdresses.
Yep.
And you get hatchets. At least I think that's still a thing, right? Like you get to wear a tomahawk hatchet around your neck, like on a lanyard.
Yeah, obviously.
In case you need it.
Yeah.
At least that's how I
You
would
become
do
a
it.
Mohican.
Yeah, more or less.
I
That's how I would
believe
do it.
that
Super-
the last of those died at one point.
And you get super
About
sweet
1989, you think?
Do I have to
shitting
be?
with bulls.
Do I have to be put in a cupboard?
Yes, at one point.
Well played.
Because I'm not okay with that.
Todd, what about you?
Better than an oven, I guess.
Jew or Indian?
Tough call.
It's not.
I'm gonna go Indian.
Yeah.
So no
Why?
one here is picking Jew.
I'd go Jew.
I'm gonna.
Oh,
disagree.
there we got a Jew
I'm
right
going
there.
Jew as
They're
well.
responsible for every major war.
Is it because of the
Exactly.
women, Josh?
No.
The
Oh, yeah.
I think
do
the women
not
might
like
be a little
Jewish American
hotter.
princesses.
Whoa,
At
bro!
all.
Don't talk shit about Lizzie Kaplan.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
love
his
Lizzie
Jubian-
Kaplan, but
she's
I
not
don't
a
like.
princess.
My Jubian princess.
She's not a Jewish American princess, though.
No.
That's a completely different thing.
Oh, I don't even know what
It's
the,
a
what
Jap.
wait, she's Japanese?
No,
Wait,
it's a
Jewish
term
American
for
princess.
a Jewish woman that is
They
a
look-
girl.
They look like the Jersey Shore and they talk like a New Yorker.
Yes,
Mm,
that's nice.
Oh,
they
gross.
are awful human beings.
dick hard right now.
So Zach, what did
Somebody literally just licked their palm.
No, I spit.
What did you
Oh,
go
okay.
with? What did you go with, Zach?
Native American.
Why?
The money
Yeah.
in the casinos.
I thought it was just the headdresses.
It's not the women.
So you want to be a Native American because you're a Jew?
No.
That
I won't
sounds about right.
because-
Can't you be both?
I guess.
Jewish Native
Well, I mean, I
You
think
can
you
convert.
should.
Are
I think
there
you kind of
Jewy
need to.
Indians?
Jundian or
I think you kind of need to take the
Jindian?
religion with it, and they're very different
Yeah.
in terms of religion.
Yeah.
So
All right, Josh, why do you want to be a Jew?
I don't know. I just don't want to be Native American.
That's your only reasoning, huh?
Sort of. I get to own Hollywood because that's what comes with it.
Yeah.
When you're Jewish, you own it.
Well, you get that little
I
certificate.
don't think they all own it.
Oh,
like,
it's
together.
it's
pretty
all
much.
together.
We all forgot about
It's
the
in the
Jew gold.
Torah.
We forgot about
Seriously.
the Jew gold that everyone gets.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about the Jew gold. Yeah,
What about you there, Gilbert?
bar mitzvahs.
I'd like to
Pretty
be
badass.
Jewish because I
Hava
want to
Nagila.
be good at math. Just one time.
Just one
Just
time.
one time I want to be good at math.
Fair enough. Dave?
Thank you, Hunter.
I am going to abstain from this question because I
Gotcha.
just don't care.
Yeah. Oh, I
Gotcha.
got you.
I'll feel that.
Touche.
Hunter, how about you?
Jew.
Why?
Number one, they have the awesome Yiddish language, and number two, everybody loves the Jew.
Except
And
for Nazis,
Adolf Hitler.
Egyptians,
Except
And
for
and
Jesus,
two-thirds of the
Jesus
world.
was a Jew.
white power people.
And look what happened to him.
Hunter is also a nester, so he would take care of the eggs.
That's true.
The Jew eggs.
How else are Jews born?
Tanner,
I'm gonna say Jew.
why?
I want to take a swing at Sarah Silverman.
You don't have to be Jewish for that.
Agreed.
Yeah, but
You
you
just
know,
have to have a penis.
I don't think Jimmy Kimmel was Jewish,
Yeah,
was he?
He's Jewish.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
And I don't. I like Sarah Silverman, but I think there's like hotter ones out there.
She's
Yeah.
Oh,
hot.
there
This
totally
the
is,
I don't know.
but-
If Sarah Silverman goes blackface, woo.
Isn't Jenny Slate
I
Jewish?
just want to find out. You know,
I think I
We
would swing
find
for
out.
Jenny Slate before Sarah Silverman.
Why when you go with Lizzie Kaplan?
Yep.
I was just going along the comedian line, but I mean Lizzie Kaplan.
Them titties.
Mm-hmm.
all right, I got another one. It's a quick one though.
Okay.
Would you rather? So it's a real quick one.
You're the one that's always super against would you rathers.
That's because they're really closed off questions, but I think this one will lead to some funny conversation. Would you rather read your Google search history to all of your relatives, or would you rather have a swastika tattoo on your forehead for a month?
Google
Search history.
Google search
Yeah,
history.
that's real
Google
easy.
search.
No,
Google
swastika tattoo on my forehead. I couldn't do that to my. It's only for a month. I can get over that. I have to live with my relatives for the rest of my life, and they don't need to see some of the shit I look
Grandma
up on the
needs
internet.
to know.
Yeah, trust me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't care. There's no shame in my game.
Yeah.
There should be.
People gotta know.
Grandma, I love Asian pussy.
And also dogs fucking other
What if your
random
grandma
things.
was like, I do too?
You know, when in Rome, that's
Then
what
you
I
high
say.
five and you have dinner.
Todd, swastika or
I'll go with history.
history? Are you sure
I
about
think I
that?
can handle it.
Do you think Carol could deal with that?
Carol.
Carol
Todd, you look at porn,
Todd,
Todd?
why are you searching lottery tickets?
Carol's like, I've been in half of those films.
He already has so much guilt that why there's just a little bit more, you know?
Zach, what's yours?
Oh, the internet history.
Okay.
Because I don't care what they think.
Yeah.
Josh?
I answered
Internet
that.
his-
Oh, definitely Google.
Yeah.
I'd love to read that to my family.
Internet history.
Like I could just
Yeah.
see, I could just see
Yes.
my family like, you really searched for this? Like this is a thing that you searched
Yep.
for?
Yeah.
What did you find?
Dinosaurs fucking cars.
Oh, dragons! It's dragons fucking
dragons
cars.
fucking cars.
I
Favorite.
too am internet history. No
Yeah.
question.
Well,
Hunter?
that's-
Unless you're Amazon Prime history. I don't know about that.
Ooh,
Go for it.
Deep Dick and Daryl is on there
Yeah.
with mine.
What about you, Gilbert?
Wait, that one's on there?
No,
Internet
mine.
history, definitely.
Definitely internet history.
Yes.
Does anybody go in swastika?
I did.
Oh, yeah.
I
that's
would
right.
rather have a swastika on my forehead for a
You
month.
would
than
not last the month.
What about you, Hunter?
I can hide for a month. I can wear a hat for a month. I mean,
Hunter.
Well, Tanner said Google history, right? I would have to say that. Although I will say the other day I was curious and I typed in Ron Jeremy's dick.
Why are you
Just to see
curious?
how big it was.
So we're acting out this hypothetical currently.
You've never seen it before?
No.
He's been in tons of pornos.
Yeah, I realize that, but I don't necessarily
He's
watch
been
it
in
for
over
dick, unlike y'all.
3,000 adult films.
Hunter doesn't watch white pornos.
Yes.
Hunter, type in Ron Jeremy sucking his own dick.
What?
No.
Are you
No
serious?
It exists.
Really?
I'm about to
It's-
type
I'm-
it in.
I'm doing it right now.
I can see him. He's doing it right now.
He really
It's
is.
weird because he started spinning his hand real quick.
Ron Jeremy's. Yeah, no. Yeah, Ron Jeremy's a pretty big dick for a fat, nasty dude.
I don't know. I would be almost tempted to go with the swastika.
Why? Well,
It's
that's a stupid
it's not
question. I
because,
know why.
It's not because there's anything that disturbing. It's just my
4chan?
parents be like, "Why are you looking up so much stuff about My Little Pony?
Why did,
Like, it's
why
not
did
that I'm
you?
watching disturbing?
He doesn't
stuff.
want to give anyone another stroke.
Oh.
Why did you search for midget fucking walrus 400 times last month? What is with this obsession you have?
It is. It
Down
doesn't
there, too.
exist. I
Oh
want it
yeah,
to
he
exist.
can. Yeah, I mean he can suck his own dick pretty well.
Pretty solid.
Jealous.
Oh.
Like
What-
right now, he can't like at his old age.
Oh my
I don't know if it's
god.
an
No,
old
no.
age.
this this,
young.
this
He's a
looks
lot
like it's
younger.
about early 70s.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
doing it. It's not even hard. Oh my god.
What about a midget fucking a walrus in a bouncy house?
That's a real hard one to find.
I'd pay for it.
The bouncy house or the midget?
Just the entire act.
The whole production.
Yeah.
He's having a hard time though.
He's still doing it. It's pretty impressive.
Does that make him gay?
No,
No.
No,
it's your
just-
dick.
yeah,
We've talked about this so many times.
your dick.
Have
Only
we?
gay if you bust in your own mouth, though.
Still not gay.
It's your own brew, so.
You still had
I
cum
mean,
in
who
your
hasn't
mouth.
tasted their own brew?
Would you call Ron Jeremy a cocksucker?
Yeah, I've seen enough.
Are you watching it?
Yeah, I
We
was. All right. So, Hunter, what are we watching next week?
Oh, you didn't tell me I had to pick.
You already picked. You already picked. That's why I'm asking you because you already told me.
I don't remember what it was.
It was Girls Gone Dead.
Girls Gone Dead. That's what we're watching.
I quit.
Girls Gone Dead.
I quit.
What the fuck is that?
Movie.
I thought we were voting now. I thought after my horrible movie choice, you guys were gonna make us vote now.
Well, do you have a better suggestion, Hunter?
Yeah, I can
Keep it
think
white,
of
keep
one,
it tight,
right,
Hunter.
Not right this second, but I will think of one and get back to you.
Nope, that's not the way this works.
Oh, you kind of put me on the spot.
Well, yep. What'd you say, Tanner?
Just get me. I'll go next weekend. Yeah, I'll go next week.
How do you guys feel about Doom?
I fucking love Doom.
Really?
It's entertaining as shit.
Get some Dwayne Johnson out there.
Yeah. So
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
I mean, how do y'all feel about Doom?
He hasn't been in a bad movie.
What do you think, Zach?
He's been in almost exclusively
Shut your
bad
fucking
movies.
mouth.
Have
Tanner.
you seen Be Cool?
Have you seen
Breathtaking.
The Scorpion King?
The Tooth Fairy?
He only did that to match up with Vin Diesel's bullshit one, The Pacifier.
Oh
The
God.
Pacifier? We need to watch that one.
No.
1 week too.
Nope.
Negative.
Disagree. Seriously? You out of your fucking mind?
Do I hear a Justin and Kelly?
No.
I love
No.
you suggesting Kelly
No.
to do this.
No.
Or a
I need to-
glitter?
No.
Okay,
fuck
look,
no.
after this week's movie, I need a little bit of I need a week of me time where I don't have to watch something that's completely awful.
Can we do?
Let's
Bet you
Can we
didn't
do
watch
some
it this
Steven
week.
Seagal?
Let's
I'll
do
watch
some.
most
You want to
of
do Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Ooh,
not a
yes.
bad
It's not a bad movie.
That is not
Yes,
a bad
it is.
movie.
I want to do Steven Seagal.
One of the
Not
main
technically.
characters
I
in
love
that
the movie.
is a
Geely?
monkey.
Yeah, I love the movie, but it's not a good movie by any standards.
George Carlin goes down on someone in that movie.
Yeah, Carrie
A
Fisher.
trucker, actually.
Oh no, that Jay goes down on Carrie Fisher.
Yes.
I say
Yeah.
we do Doom. I think that'll
Doom's entertaining.
Yeah, it'll entertain us and maybe it'll get
Better
us a
than
little.
fucking Battlefield Earth.
Yes.
It's not saying much. So Doom good with y'all then? Doom it is.
I'm just gonna play the game. I imagine that's the same.
It's the exact same actually. Shot for shot.
Doom.
Yeah, we'll do Doom. All right, so like I said, guys, hit us up on Facebook, iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube, Twitter, gooseright.com.
We're still doing the
And-
shares for a shirt, right?
Yep, share the post. Chance to win a shirt. Like us on Facebook though before you share it.
Answer our
And
question too.
glutenfreesingles.com.
What?
What?
Glutenfreesingles.com.
Is that a dating website for people who are gluten
Yes, it
free?
is. Yes,
Wait.
it is.
Oh, okay.
Zach, that's perfect.
Before
does
we
make
go,
dates easier.
I've spent some time in Wisconsin the last couple of weeks. Have you guys seen these commercials for a website called farmersonly.com?
I
Yes,
have,
they're
and they're
fucking
amazing.
amazing.
Is it farmers only or farmers meat? Because Hunter talked
It's
about farmers meat
Farmers
last week.
Meat. Yeah, it's farmers. I think it's farmers only.
It's farmers
You ever hit
only. It's a farmers dating website.
Farmersonly.com.
Oh
That's
my
it.
God.
Farmer's Meat was taken by Reality
Don't be
Kings.
lonely.
Sorry.
Don't be lonely.
Don't be lonely on Farmers Only is their tag. It's pretty funny.
And they got the trashiest people to play in that commercial.
Oh, yeah.
City folks just don't get it.
So
Wow.
since
I want to hear more about this glutenfreesingles.com.
Now I
think we
hear
should totally make you a profile on there.
It
I
like
think
people
it's crafts like a next product that they're gonna come out with.
like that just baffles me that that's a real website.
Chad's gonna get on this gluten-free dating site.
Oh my
He's gonna have a first date, and they're gonna go to Pizza Hut.
They have gluten-free crust.
As seen on Jimmy Kimmel, Ellen, Katie, The Huffington Post, Cosmopolitan, Cooking, Global News, Daily Meal, and several more.
That is ridiculous.
that makes me not want to.
Remind me to hashtag this when I post
But
it.
has anyone
Hashtag
else
glutenfreesingles.com.
read that now being gluten free is now unhealthy as well?
Yeah, it makes your dick fly off. I saw South Park.
Everyone knows that.
If you have gluten, your dick flies off.
I disagree.
Of course you do, Hunter.
You haven't been gluten free a day in your life, fat ass.
Nope.
I never said that I was.
We are going to see Book of Mormon this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I understand
I'm
that it's not a
jelly.
movie, but we'll probably talk about that a little bit next week too.
Probably.
This week's episode is brought to you by the Make-A-Wish Foundation bundle.
Yes. Yes, we did a service to this great foundation this week by letting Hunter be on this podcast.
So yeah,
I've had to look at him this entire show. You
I
guys
know.
owe me so much for this.
You've
I
jacked
have
it twice
too.
since you've been looking at him, though.
like us, talk to us. We're lonely.
I've had to watch myself, so
At
don't feel
Farmers
bad.
Only.
You get to see Tanner too.
I know.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening.
Thanks, guys.
Later.
Bye. Love you all.
Including the chosen people.
No offense to any Indians or Jews that may have been offended during this podcast.